Welcome back. I'm Wyatt Goolsby in for Lauren Ashburn. Spain's prime minister says the leader of Catalonia has until Monday to clarify whether he has declared his region's independence.
We are living one of the worst moments in the recent history of democracy.
Mariano Rajoy telling Spain's parliament it's unconstitutional. He's responding to a move by Catalonia's lawmakers who signed a declaration of independence, but they postponed action for several weeks to negotiate with Madrid. Joining us now via Skype from Barcelona is Lorenzo Dionis. Lorenzo, you were born and raised in Barcelona, the capital of the region of Catalonia. What is the mood there right now?
That's right, sir. The mood is a little weird at the moment. Nobody knows. There's a lot of uncertainty of what's going to happen. The people are divided from the families and friends. Some friends that I have, for instance, are pro-independence. Some others are against it, and that has a lot of a lot of fighting, a lot of arguments, and we tend to forget the love and friendship and families above what's happening in politics. So there's a weird vibe.
Well, Lorenzo, as you know, this issue isn't new. Some Catalans have been calling for independence for decades. Why do you think all of this has come to a head now at this point?
It all started a little bit with wanting the autonomy, financial autonomy, and because the Spanish government has always been quite firm in saying no against that, because that would mean that you need to modify the Spanish Constitution. Then there has been a growing movement and feeling. It's more of a passion thing than rational against the Spanish government, and now it's come to a point where people are very, very angry. So they just decided that they want the independence rather than just the financial autonomy or anything.
And speaking of people who feel passionate, about 40% of Catalans voted in the recent referendum, only about 40%. Most of them voted for independence, but can you give us an idea of what the other 60% of Catalans think?
Well, Wyatt, I want to start by answering that this referendum was actually illegal, and we don't really know that the facts are actually real. There's a lot of confusion there. Everything's illegal, but I can tell you what the other 60%. It's what they call the silent majority. You probably have heard these terms lately, and these are Catalans who love Catalonia because Spain is a very diversified culturally, but they want to be part of Spain because that's the richness of the country.
So, but what do you think will happen? Right now, you mentioned there's a lot of uncertainty, but if you had to guess, what do you think?
Maybe in the future we might be looking at slight modifications in the Spanish Constitution, because this has been a growing problem not only in Catalonia but in the Basque Country as well. So maybe something that everybody can agree to, a little bit common, in the common grounds of everybody.
Sure, it is such an interesting story, and interesting how things have been developing over the last several decades and come to a head at this point. And so we appreciate your breaking it down for us. Lorenzo Dionis of Barcelona, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you very much.